Roman Reigns versus The Rock isn't happening at WrestleMania 40, but is there any shot that the match still happens? We'll also take a look at what's going on with Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and much more. Starting things off with a pretty significant update for Roman Reigns and his potential plans for 2024. Although many fans were hyped to see Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble and officially confirm the rematch with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, some fans couldn't feel a bit bummed out about once again being misled and baited into thinking for the fourth year in a row that the Roman Reigns versus Rock was going to happen at WrestleMania. But to those fans' credit, they weren't just delusional and expecting the match for no reason. A lot of fans looked at The Rock's head of the table comments on the January 1st edition of Raw as a big teaser and hint that the match was finally happening. That really got a lot of expectations so sky high that some fans really thought that there was a chance for The Rock to be a grand surprise at the number 30 spot and win the Royal Rumble as a way to pay off his January 1st teaser and finally book a date with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. But instead, the number 30 spot was given to Sami Zayn, which still is a big return, but it just wasn't the dream scenario that fans were hoping to see. So this has fans once again losing hope in ever seeing Roman Reigns versus The Rock, and wondering if The Rock's words on January 1st were just meaningless or not. Although the match appears to be off the table for WrestleMania 40 after Cody's win, reports claim that fans may still have the massive dream match sometime in 2024. According to these new reports, there's a belief that Roman Reigns versus The Rock is still in the cards for 2024. It'll just not be at WrestleMania. And even that itself is a bit bittersweet, because if it's true, it's nice to hear that we don't have to wait until 2025 to potentially see this match. But at the same time, and like The Rock even teased about during his Young Rock series, the WrestleMania stage is the only stage that's capable of holding a match of that magnitude between Roman and The Rock. And that's kind of true. Sure, WWE can have the match at SummerSlam's Survivor Series or another one of their bigger events, but that match is something that just screams WrestleMania main event. So it'll feel like a missed opportunity if the match takes place anywhere else besides the WrestleMania stage. But on the flip side, it is over 4 years of the fans having their hearts and minds played with for when it comes to this match. So at this point, it's not really worth it to be picky about where it takes place. The fans just want to see it happen at whatever event before it's too late. So that's the latest rumor there for now. It may not be taking place in the first few months of the year, but Roman Reigns versus The Rock is allegedly still on for some time in 2024. Royal Rumble 2024 featured the long-awaited arrival of one Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill had been signed with WWE ever since late 2023, made several big appearances on many shows, but never made her official debut for the company. And when those short Jade Cargill cameo appearances also stopped happening, fans became worried that Jade had been forgotten about, but thankfully the Royal Rumble put all those worries to bed. Jade came out in the Royal Rumble and stole the show during her first official ring action in WWE. The most notable moment of her Royal Rumble appearance had to be some of the big encounters and eliminations, the main elimination being Nia Jax. If you pay close attention to the match, a narrative WWE was portraying throughout the match was that Nia Jax couldn't be eliminated at all. Even when the women were grouping up together to try and get Nia Jax out as a team, they still couldn't do it, building Nia up even more as this absolute monster force that couldn't be eliminated, no matter how hard they tried. Well, that led to Jade coming out and handling Nia Jax all on her own, and eliminating Nia by herself, instantly building Jade Cargill as someone with incredible strength and power. So that was incredibly done. Jade Cargill would go on to pick up 2 more big eliminations after that, which were Becky Lynch and Naomi. So only 3 eliminations, but you're talking about 3 massive eliminations of some very big stars for someone who's just making her WWE debut. And as everyone knows, the Royal Rumble is often used to foreshadow and tease future matchups and feuds in WWE. And this was also the case for Jade Cargill. Jade had an intense face-off with Bianca Belair that lasted several moments, but right as they were trying to get physical with each other, they both were attacked by other women, denying fans of seeing that long-awaited confrontation, but at least setting the foundation for the match to happen down the line. In a Royal Rumble backstage video released by WWE, Jade Cargill explains that she believes that there's so much she can do together with Bianca Belair. She acknowledged their similarities in strength, power, and history-making abilities, and how she can't really wait to get in the ring with Bianca Belair again. There's no word on when Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill will actually take place, but if Royal Rumble was a test on the fans by WWE, the fans' reaction was absolutely massive and definitely proved that the feud has to happen sometime in the near future or maybe even down the line. Another thing that fans are a little confused about is Jade Cargill's status now following her Royal Rumble debut. Is she going to be a full-time superstar on NXT now? Is she on the main roster? Or how exactly is this going to work there? Well, as of this very moment, there's no answers to that question. Maybe Jade's main roster status will be addressed in the coming weeks. Some of the Royal Rumble returning and debuting superstars have been shown signing with different WWE brands, so hopefully we get the answer to Jade's status too. It's definitely a possibility that Jade Cargill could go over to be a part of the NXT brand now. During her cameo WWE appearances, it definitely seemed like WWE was leaning more towards NXT being Jade's first WWE home. And it's just not that often that we see a new superstar just skip the NXT process. We saw AJ Styles and Dominic Mysterio skip over the NXT process, but other than them, it's a system that almost everyone has to go through. So maybe Jade Cargill will be in NXT for a bit, gain even more WWE experience, and will come to the main roster looking for those big fights against superstars like Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Charlotte Flair, and others. Jade Cargill has also said in many interviews this week that she has big goals in mind for her WWE career. She said that in her mind, she knows she's going to become a WWE Hall of Fame member and accomplish a lot of history in the company. So hopefully that all takes place for her. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.